You may be wondering why I, Plexagon Stuff, considered one of the worst gamers of all time, managed to become a top 10 speedrunner in anything, and why of all games in the world I chose Duck Life Treasure Hunt, widely considered by the Duck Life community to be a stinking pile of garbage and the worst Duck Life game ever created, as you can see by the Discord messages behind me. Well, it's kind of a long story. It all started on Christmas, where a YouTuber by the name of Easy Speezy released a video about him speedrunning Duck Life that currently has 1.93 million views and was in the trending tab for not just gaming but all of YouTube. I watched this video since I was already a subscriber, and I decided that, maybe I would like to try speedrunning a game. Luckily, I know one of the top speedrunners of Duck Life, Faceless, and so from there I was able to watch his videos to kind of see the strategies. During that, I also checked speedrun.com and found Duck Life Treasure Hunt. I chose this game because it had 9 runners, which means if I just completed the game, beat it at any point in time while recording it, I would be a top 10 speedrunner. Guess that's a petty reason for me to to speedrun the game, but I have no self-esteem, so it's my ego booster, all right. So it was time to start playing the game. In order to get the game, I decided I would download Flashpoint, which I'd seen in news articles as being an archival like software just full of Flash files available for you to run Flash games. So I downloaded Flashpoint Infinity, which is a smaller version of it, searched up Duck Life, found Duck Life Treasure Hunt, and went to go play it, only for the game to be stuck on the loading screen. Unperturbed, I went to Wix Games, the developer's official website, and downloaded it from there. And as well as going to speedrun.com for Duck Life and downloading the Flash player that I saw on the website there. That didn't work running the game. In frustration, I decided to open the previous file that was from Flashpoint on the new Flash emulator, and that worked. Why that works, I have no idea, but I was finally able to play the game. Except, after I played it, I didn't know how to clear my data, which means my coins and my profile were saving over every time I tried to restart, which is not what is supposed to happen. So I had to figure that out, but then I ended up glitching the game and making it unable for me to start it in the first place. So I had to figure that out. And eventually, after all of that, I was finally able to play the game, and little did I know my troubles were only just beginning. So I watched Faceless's world record video for Duck Life Treasure Hunt, and then off I went. And it did not go well. It was much harder than I thought it would be, just clicking with a mouse. And I died again and again and again. The parts weren't even hard. They were extremely easy, and I was still dying because I'm an incompetent buffoon. I hate Duck Life Treasure Hunt. It's so bad. And the more I played it, the more I thought to myself, man, Jetpack Joyride is a way better game than this. But I was stuck in this. I was going to beat the game and get a world record time. But, yeah, I played for like 30 minutes and still couldn't get even to 5,000. I needed 6,000 to get the final artifact and beat the game. So things were looking pretty hopeless, so I went to bed and decided to try to beat it after class. Unfortunately for me, those attempts didn't go well either, as I kept starting and messing up again. Luckily, finally, I was able to get a run, and I kept going, and I kept going, and I was doing good. I got the first 3 in succession. Then I started to mess up on 4,000. I managed to beat 4,000. I managed to beat 5,000 after a while, and I was 500 meters away from 6,000. And then the dragons came. They shot me. They took out my power up. I'm like, that's okay. I still have my duck. And then dragons came again, just like 2 seconds afterwards. They're just like, you need to die. You can't win. And I died, and it was sad. But luckily for me, I went to do it again, and somehow I managed to glitch out the game so that the dragons would only shoot and spawn and like hover. They like come in at a certain interval, and they were all coming in right toward the center. So if I just stayed at the top or bottom, they couldn't hit me. After that, it was a lot easier since the dragons are the only like hard part about the game, and I was able to beat it with a score of 19 minutes and 43 seconds. That's not a good time. That's eighth in the world, but you know, it could be worse, honestly. It could be a whole lot worse. I mean, I could do better, but I am a top 10 world record. I'm a top 10 speedrunner in Duck Life Treasure Hunt, and I think that's something to be proud of. It may not be the best run, but it's like my fifth speedrun attempt and the first time I actually beat the game with basically no practice. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I'm very, very, very enthused, and you can watch the final moments there to really see what I'm talking about. Oh no, they're all grouping up in the. Okay, something glitched out with the dragons there, but I will take it. I will take them glitching out. That is a fine outcome by me. Just please stay in the middle. What's happened? Why are they in the middle? Did something mess up? Something must have messed up with them. That makes no sense. Okay, stay down. Like, look, the dragons are just going up in the middle here. Something bugged out on them. Yo, that's actually epic. I might be able to do this. I will take buggy dragons all day. Oh, let's go! Let's go! We beat it! I beat it! Oh, I don't believe it! Right, I wasn't sure how to end this video, so I'm gonna leave you with a little words of wisdom from my Bob Ross bobblehead. Let's see what he has to say.
Anything that you try and you don't succeed, if you learn from it, it's not a failure.
You know what? That is a surprisingly apt quote for this video. So I'll see you in the next one. Adios.